Welcome to Sentinel Consulting's presentation on managing business credit. There are 5 steps that you can take to managing your business credit. Some of them may be more obvious than others. First of all, do you have a business credit file? If you don't know, find out from the credit agencies. Many businesses have already established credit histories with vendors or suppliers. By all means, pay your bills on time. 2 points that we'll talk about in the rest of the video will be to monitor your business credit file, and then perhaps sometimes overlooked, which is monitoring your customers or your vendors' credit. So what are some of the important things about monitoring a business credit file? Well, aside from reviewing your credit history, one of the things that gets overlooked is to make sure that your business name and address is correct. Additionally, you want to make sure that your firmographic information, such as the number of employees and the annual sales, is correct as well. If there's any changes that are going to be required to business name, address, or some of the firmographic information, and even some credit history events, make sure that you update that with the credit agencies. A recent Dun & Bradstreet study found that the credit score of 1 in 3 businesses tends to decline over a 3-month period, so it's important to stay on top of what your credit file says. So let's discuss some of the ways that you can actually obtain your credit report. The first entry that you'll see is annualcreditreport.com, and this website allows the request of your credit report every 12 months from the 3 reporting agencies. And this, by the way, is authorized by federal law. I wanted to mention the fact that you do receive reports from 3 reporting agencies and that there may be differences between the 3 reports. So you may decide to order them all 3 at the same time, or perhaps space them out throughout the course of 12 months to see how they might change. Another resource is myfico.com. From there you can retrieve your FICO score, also known as your Fair Isaac score, which can be derived from one of the 3 reporting agencies. In this specific case, it's going to be Equifax. Lastly, the DUNS number is a number that's provided through Dun & Bradstreet, which is a unique location-specific identifier used to assess and communicate your company's creditworthiness. The other side of credit evaluation relates to your customers and your vendors or suppliers. You need to make sure that you assess customer credit before you extend your own credit, and make sure to understand the financial stability of some of your vendor partners to make sure that they're stable enough and you're going to be involved in a financially stable relationship, and that will determine whether you're going to engage in business with them. So why is good business credit so important to you? Well, let's think about some of the things that good business credit can influence, such as credit card rates, the cost of finance, vehicle leases, rental rates, etc. You want to make sure that your credit is properly reflected such that you have the best rates and terms for some of the things that are on the screen now. Some of the results that should accrue from managing your business credit would be lessen fraud vulnerability. Another one would be quicker financing with better terms. We certainly don't want to make that any more challenging than it will be. Financial stability for your firm. Hopefully increased profitability. And at some point you would like to make sure that your business is valued as high as it can be in the event of potentially going public or perhaps even selling the business. We know running a small business is hard. Stay close to your credit report, and thanks for watching. This has been a presentation of Sentinel Consulting, specialists in business debt restructuring and mediation and capital acquisition.